This video is brought to you by the Sewing Out Loud podcast. Listen on iTunes or on sewingoutloud.com. Hi, I'm Mallory Donahue from Zede Sewing Studio, and these are the Koala Serger stations that we sell in our store. And these tables are a really big revolution in serger sewing furniture. The Koala furniture has some excellent hydraulic lifts for sewing machines that allow you to raise and lower your machine so that your machine can be level with the surface of the cabinet. This gives you a big sewing area. It's a nice alternative to snap-on extension tables, and that's nice when you're serging too. But it was always a bit of a buzzkill while you were serging to have to raise and lower your serger in order to access the threading ports and open the front cover of your machine. And we change the thread colors and the thread weights in our sergers all the time. I do it several times a day, but I was never really interested in raising and lowering my serger in another type of Koala furniture. So they were ingenious designing this thing. So the right side of your machine is always exposed in the Koala Serger station. You can open the cover to thread or to change settings if you have an Imagine serger, but the left side of the machine has this extra area here so that you can have support on heavier projects. This is also important because they've put a joint in this table so that you can raise this left part of the table. It's kind of like a little flap, and lower it with soft close mechanism there so nothing slams down on your machine or anything like that. When you raise this up, it gives you access to your machine in order to clean it. So you don't have to move the machine anywhere else. You can bring your vacuum, bring your brushes over in order to clean it. There are holes here that hold cones of serger thread, like so. And there's room for 8 cones, which is kind of nice to keep your neutrals right at hand here. There are 2 sizes of Koala Serger station. This is the smaller size, and it's suitable for the Evolution, the Enlighten, and the Imagine. And then over here, we see the larger size, which fits the Baby Lock Ovation. The left flap of the table opening up is another sort of revelation in serger sewing furniture, because when you have an 8-thread serger, there's actually a little thread basket over here where when you thread that cover or chain looper, you want to be able to see that the thread is here. So in opposition to having a plastic extension table that maybe fits around your machine or something else, instead you don't have to move anything. You simply flip that little flap up and you've got access to this left side of your machine. Also, there are little wells over here to the left of your machine on both sizes of serger table, and they are magnetic. So you can put pins or snips or something like that to the left of your machine as you're sewing, and your hand fits really nicely under there, and all those pins will be kept in place in the magnetic wells. For the Ovation, the serger table has a little cutout here for the knee lift, and that's wonderful. It really complements one of the most important features of this machine. With a knee lift, you can raise and lower the presser foot on your machine without using your hands. So you simply move your knee to the right, and you can place your project underneath your presser foot using both hands. And of course, we know that we make a lot of trash as we serge, and both sizes have these little trash bins right here. So there's no need to purchase a trim bin or anything like that when you have the Koala Serger station. Also, on the back of the station, there are cord ports for your power cord and foot control cords. So it keeps the cords out of the way of your hand wheel and keeps everything nice and tame in your sewing room. If you have any questions about the Koala Serger station, follow the link in the video description and sign up for our newsletter. Thanks.